Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a new in video. I'm going to be sharing some of the things that have entered my wardrobe over the last couple of months, either that I've purchased myself or that have very kindly been gifted to me by brands. And I will make sure to kind of indicate which is which throughout. As you know, I'm really very lucky that I do occasionally get the odd thing sent to me by brands, which is really amazing because it helps me to create some fresh new content for you guys. So I'm going to jump right into this before I waffle on too long. And the first thing I want to talk about is a new sweater that I bought from J. Crew. Now, I really like J. Crew. I've talked about this before and how I have found it a little bit difficult to find things that are age appropriate. I think that there's a lot of things on the kind of high street that tend to lean a lot younger, and I want to dress my age. So I found this, and this sweater actually reminds me a lot of a Celine sweater that I've had my eye on for the last few years. It is this beige roll neck, and it has a high-low or dipped hemline with the splits on the side, super long sleeves. So this is very boxy and loose through the body. It is very tight around the neck, and then the sleeves are super fitted too. So yeah, I tried on the Celine sweater a couple of years ago, and the price tag is eye-wateringly expensive, and I've been on the lookout for something really similar ever since. This isn't 100% cashmere like the Celine one is, but it is very nice and soft, and it has a really lovely kind of a drape to it. I do also think that I should have maybe gone up a size, so I usually get kind of a 0 or a 2 in J. Crew, so I went for an extra small, and I think with this one you could probably go for your regular size. So if I was ordering it again, I get it in a small, but I do like the fit of it. It's really nice and soft. It is a bit of a mix, so there's a lot of nylon in this, which would kind of explain why it has so much stretch to it, but very warm. I know this is going to be a great one come winter time. Then the next thing I got was from Whistles, and this I actually bought via ASOS. And I've been wanting to try something from Whistles for a really long time. I've heard so many great things about their tees, and so it seemed like a good place to start. Won't lie, they are really expensive. I think almost $100 for a t-shirt is a little bit out there. I have spent a lot on tees in the past, and in my experience I've found generally it's not worth it. However, I am quite happy with this so far. I haven't washed it yet. So this is the tee. It says de rien. I'm not great with French pronunciation. I do try, but hopefully I got that right. It has this sort of twisted or curved seam. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that, but it sort of comes around the front, and I sort of think maybe that helps with the drape of the shirt. It's a really nice kind of soft, I think it's rayon if memory serves me. I've actually just checked, and it's a viscose polyester mix, which is surprising because on the website it said it was 100% viscose. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how this one washes, but it does have a really beautiful drape on, and as you can see, it is a little bit sheer. So I've been wearing this with a kind of ivory bralette that I've got underneath. You can just kind of see it peeking out a little bit. But it's a great one for the weekend, really oversized. I got it in a size small as well. I will drop all the sizing information in the description box below, along with all the links in case you'd like to go and check these items out for yourself. Now the next one is something that you will have seen in my workwear videos. It's a silk shirt from Everlane, and this was kindly sent to me by the brand. And it's in this burgundy and ivory stripe. Did I say that already? I can't remember. So when I first started shopping from Everlane, it was when I had moved to Sydney, and I was really curious about the brand. They only had a few items on the website. Like, I think there were no more than 10 item or product choices in different colors, and silk shirts was one of the items that they had. So I had one of those original ones. They've definitely come a long way since. So this one here is a little bit looser fit through the body. I got it in a 2, and I really like the pointed collar. I prefer that over a rounded collar. That's just my personal preference, but I love the way this sits on me. I just think it's got a really nice drape. It's really lightweight. It's that beautiful wash silk, and this you can put in the washing machine. So in terms of how I care for these, I put them into a delicates bag, and then I put it in a cold wash setting. You might even have a hand wash setting, which you can do as well, and then you just air dry it. I have heard that some people have put theirs in the tumble dryer. If you've done that, please can you leave in the comments below, because I've never done that, and I'm a little bit, I get nervous about putting things like silk in the dryer. But very beautiful, and this is the perfect kind of addition to a work wardrobe, I think, but it's also really great for weekend wear as well. Then speaking of Everlane, I should have probably brought my cable knit sweater. I'm not going to go and grab it, but I do want to talk about a couple pairs of shoes that the brand also kindly sent me. Now the shoes in question are the Editor Slingbacks. These are so incredibly chic. They remind me a lot of the Paul Andrew Rhea slingback flats, however at a much more affordable price point. I believe these retail for 155 US dollars, which is still relatively expensive, but what you're getting is a really premium quality product. I have been really happy with these so far. So they do have that elasticated pull here, which helps to slip the shoe onto your foot. They don't really have a heel, they're quite flat, and then they've got the pointed toe. I like the low cut vamp as well. I like showing a little bit of toe cleavage. That's personal preference, so some of you guys might not like it, but they are just such an unbelievably chic and elegant looking shoe. They fit true to size as well. I'm a European 40 in designer shoes and I got them in a US 9.5 and they are perfect. That's my standard size in Everlane. And I've also got them here in the pink and they're equally as gorgeous. These would be perfect if you live in the Northern Hemisphere and you're coming into spring or summer. I just think these are very cute. The black, definitely a lot more timeless, but these are equally cute. I do think that the elastic might stretch out a little bit over time. I haven't had them long enough to be able to comment on that yet, but something probably worth noting, and I do suspect that there will be somewhere at the toe at some point too, but mine are looking pretty good so far. Looking through, I've got a few sweaters just because I've been trying to prepare for autumn. However, it's been so hot in Sydney, unseasonably so, that I haven't really had an opportunity to wear them, and I have a feeling that autumn and winter are going to be very short this year. But this sweater from Country Road just really called out to me. You guys know how much I love a polka dot, and when I saw this I sort of felt like I needed to snap it up. I actually also got it in the light grey with the charcoal spot. So this is just a really nice kind of cotton sweater actually. I've had the merino, but I do find that it does pill and it does get little pulls in it from the cats. This feels a lot more sturdy and heavyweight. I love the little kind of silvery polka dot detail though. It's just a nice touch. The thread is a little bit rougher than the rest of the sweater, but really lovely. And this is just a great one to throw on. So pretty chuffed with this one. It is a very big fit. So I got the extra small. If you want it to be closer cut to the body, definitely size down. You may have noticed in some of my recent videos that I have been featuring a couple of items from Sportscraft. So the team there were really kind enough to send me a few items from the new autumn winter collection. One of which is this gorgeous Breton striped navy top, and I adore this. It's got a really nice drape to it. I got it in a size small, so it's really oversized. It has these little cuffs on the sleeves with buttons, which I just think is a really darling detail. But this is one of those classic pieces that I feel doesn't date. It's one that I know I'm going to be able to wear year after year. It's got a really nice feel to it, and it does drape really beautifully on the body as well. So that's been a real winner. And actually they sent me a couple pairs of jeans as well, and I'm just going to share one of them because these are definitely my favorite. So these are the Jackie jeans. So these are the high-waisted skinny jeans, and I feel like these are a really great one if you don't love skinny jeans that are glued to your ankle. So if you kind of don't like that spray painted on look, I think that these are a really gorgeous alternative, and personally I like wearing them cuffed. You probably will have seen that in the videos that I've featured these in, that I've worn them this way, but these are so comfortable. They've got a lot of stretch to them. I do find that their jeans run a little bit big, so I'm usually 25 in jeans, and I've got these in the 6, and they aren't super tight or anything like that. They've just got a really good fit to them through the leg, and I love this kind of indigo dark, almost midnight blue. Very lovely jeans. And just so comfortable as well. Then maybe I might share another pair of jeans that I've got here. So I bought these during the Shopbot Spend and Save that they had recently, and you will have seen them in my What I Wear in a Week videos, I'm sure, because I am really obsessed with these. So I've been wanting to try a pair of jeans from Redone for a long time, and I have bought a pair. They haven't worked out and sent them back, so I really wasn't sure what to expect when these arrived, but I was pleasantly surprised. So these are a cropped jean. However, on me they're the perfect length. I do tend to carry a lot of my height and my torso, So these come up just above the ankle on me. They have a button fly, and then they have those raw edged hems. I know a lot of you guys don't like distressing like that, but personally I really like a cut off hem. Don't know what it is, but I think it just adds something to the denim, especially considering most of my outfits tend to be really simple and quite basic, if I'm being honest. But yeah, they're just a really nice fit through the leg. These fit true to size. I got them in a 25. They fit perfectly. I do find that they stretch out a little bit at the waistband, nothing too major. They're very comfortable though, and I thought they would maybe fit small because I have heard that about redone jeans, but no, these fit true to size, perfect. I really like them, definitely a winner in my book. So yeah, I will link them down below in case you guys want to go and check those out. Speaking of the summer that will never end, part of the reason why I really want it to end is so that I can start wearing my winter coats. And I got this one recently from Mute by JL, and this is a really beautiful cashmere wool coat, and I've been wanting a camel colored coat for a long time. It was sort of one of the items that I had identified as wanting to add to my autumn winter wardrobe, and I love this particular one. It's very thick, and it's so warm. It has a batwing style sleeve, and then it belts at the waist, but what I really like is this very cool detail at the back. It's ruched along the back here, so kind of pulls in, and I just think it's got a really interesting silhouette. I haven't really ever seen anything like this, and of course it also has pockets, which is sort of a necessity, but I love this. I love the length of it. It's kind of a midi length on me, and I just think it's going to be one of those really chic additions to my autumn winter wardrobe. So yeah, I can't wait to actually start being able to wear this, but I will show you in the cutaways what this looks like on, and hopefully you'll get to see me wearing it in some of my what I wore in a week videos soon. So I thought maybe I should share another kind of camel toned or caramel toned item that I've added to my wardrobe. I'm sort of wanting to add a lot more warmer hues to my closet. I feel like it's a really great way to break out of that black and white and grey style rut, which I feel like I've been in for a while. I'm clearly trying to convince myself otherwise with this printed top that I'm wearing, but I saw these shoes and I felt like they would be a really great everyday staple. And you guys know that shoes are kind of my weakness anyway. I got these from the Iconic, and I got them for, I want to say 50% off. They're from Miista, and they are these suede glove shoes. Now these are very similar to the Everlane day heels. It was funny because when I was opening the box at work just to check that they fit, the girl who sits next to me said to me, those look exactly like the shoes that you're wearing. They have the lower heel though. Hold on, let me show you. So this is what they look like. I will show you in the cutaways, but they do have that same kind of rounded toe, and the fabric is really nice and soft, and they're just elasticated inside the shoe rather than around the heel, which I kind of like. However, I do think this bit at the heel here does have a tendency to sag based on the stock imagery on the website, but I love these. I think the color is absolutely gorgeous and a great way to inject a little bit of color into my closet in a really simple and easy way for autumn and winter. Okay, then we've got a bag, and this is one that I bought to review, so I'm kind of excited to share my thoughts on this with you guys, along with how it compares with the Everlane market tote and the linear soft tote that I have. So this is from Guyana, and this is their structured tote bag in the black pebbled leather, and it has the blush interior. So very nice. I like the fact that it's got this zip-up pocket in here, which I think is very handy for storing your belongings. I don't really want to talk too much about this because I am going to do a full-on review, but I thought I'd just show you guys how it looks and how it looks against my body. It's very similar, obviously, to the Madewell totes, the transport totes, and this is my second bag from Guyana. I did buy one of their just their standard tote bags a few years back in the caramel, which was really lovely. I think I used it for about 4 years. So yeah, that's the tote bag from Guyana that I got. Then there's just 2 more items that I thought I would share. Now, I recently did an order from Urban Outfitters because I wanted to pick up a couple of pillows, and I also wanted to grab just a couple of little trays that I could take some photos on, and then there was this really beautiful little vanity mirror that I thought would be handy to have on my desk. And I thought while I was at it, I might pick up a little sweater, because I had seen, I think it's Kate Levy wearing this in a different color, and I just thought it was very sweet. So It is this kind of, oh god, it's super blown out, sorry. This pointelle sweater in a kind of cream color. It has these big blouson style sleeves. It is cropped and it is sheer throughout, so you do kind of need to wear something underneath, a little camisole or something like that. This is 100% acrylic and it is, I mean, it is soft, but it is so hot. It doesn't really have a lot of, it's not breathable at all. So I do want to flag that, but very cute. I did feature it in a Instagram post, which I will pop here if you guys haven't seen it, and you seem to love it. So it's just a cute design and I thought I'd try it out. So that is another new one. And then the final thing I wanted to mention is a blazer that you guys will have seen again in my workwear videos. I am obsessed with this blazer. I just think it is so incredibly chic, and it was sort of what I think my wardrobe was missing for a really long time. So again, this was also gifted to me, and this is from Storm, which is a New Zealand brand, which has been around for about 10 years now actually. I remember when they first opened up in Wellington. So this is a long line blazer. And it is not in wool. I believe it's a viscose poly mix, possibly. Let me double check. Yeah, viscose poly spandex mix. So very lightweight. I do think it's really beautifully made, and I like kind of the fact that it's lined with this sort of contrasting gunmetal lining. It just has a really nice Prince of Wales style check to it. The buttons have a little bit of a detail to them, which are really nice as well. But I just think it's more all about the fit for me. This looks really beautiful, worn or just straight over the shoulders. And I think, given that I live in such a warm climate, that this is kind of the perfect check blazer for me. If it had wool in it, I probably wouldn't be able to wear it so much. So yeah, this is just another winner, and I know it's one that you guys are going to see a lot. I've already featured it a couple of times on my blog, which I might maybe insert photos here as well in case you wanted to see some of the other ways that I've styled it. But this has definitely been a winner in my wardrobe, and one that I know I'm going to be wearing for a long time to come. So those are a whole bunch of things that are new to my wardrobe. I'd love to know if there was anything that was a particular favorite of yours or that really stood out. If you're new and you want to see more videos like this from me, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and do press the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time with a brand new one. See you soon. Bye.